Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, also known as Wide Open Randy, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show helps raise the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts, those who want more out of life, those who want to do more, those who want to be more, those who love the thrill, the joy, and the connection of what these high performance engines bring into our lives. Because holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. And today we're going to be talking about how to win the war within yourself. You see, we all have things going on inside of us that we don't fucking talk about. We are all fighting this internal battle to be able to win in life. The problem arises when we try to win at life without working on winning the war within ourselves first. When we do that, we find ourselves constantly spinning our wheels. We create the illusion of progress by surrounding ourselves with busy work that is unproductive, work that makes you feel like you are doing stuff, but you're never really moving the needle forward with the things that actually matter in your life. Right? I know this because I've gone through it several times throughout my life. And the thing that I've learned from each time that I've gone through this shit is that we think that we can win without taking care of ourselves. We think that we can just grind it out. We think we could just put our head down and do it. But we're not taking care of the person that's actually doing it. Right? We put all this time into creating this supposed life that we want by doing the best that we can to get ahead. But the crazy part is that there will be times when you do make progress, but every time that you get ahead without bringing your own internal self ahead as well, it really becomes a matter of time till we burn that shit to the ground. It's unfortunate because we want to achieve, we want to succeed, we want to get ahead, and we think that we're being productive and we're doing the best we can by only focusing on work. But the problem is that we don't work on ourselves. It ends up exploding, right? It becomes unsustainable. You end up losing control. Things start to pile up on you, and then what happens is that you quickly burn out because the machine, you, the person who's actually doing the work, is not balanced. It's not being taken care of, right? Studying and learning from my past mistakes has made me the man I am today, right? It has brought light to areas that needed more work so that I can grow into the man who can have it all, right? And not lose it all after having it for a little bit, right? But rather sustain it for the rest of my life. And that's a big goal to go after, which is why I'm working so hard on fucking building myself up, right? For the rest of my life, right? And the better that you are, the better, or let's say, the better, excuse me, god damn, the best well-oiled, high-performing machine that you can create for yourself, meaning you, the better chance that you will have at succeeding at life, right? It's kind of like, let's use a car's engine, for example, right? When you buy a brand new car off the dealer, right, it will take you very far without having to go through any service intervals, right? But as you start to rack up the miles, as you start to rack up the wear and tear, things start to build up, and eventually it will break down on you and leave you stranded if you don't address the maintenance, right? Well, we are the fucking same. Yet the maintenance intervals must be addressed daily so that we can perform at optimum levels. If not, you're going to be running on fucking partial cylinders. I always like to say you're going to be running on half the cylinders, right? And we don't realize it. We think that we're crushing it, but man, I thought I was crushing it back then, and I thought I was doing the best I can, but I was fucking running on half the cylinders because I wasn't working on myself. And now that I work on myself, now that I see how much more fucking driven and how much more powerful and how much more grit I have, I'm like, yo, I was leaving so much on the table back then, right? Creating a high performing machine is what I'm all about. A well-oiled, high-performing machine, right? Of course, that I like combustible engines. There's no fucking hiding that. But the one that I am referring to is creating a high-performing machine within ourselves. One that can sustain the lifestyle that we want. One that can create the lifestyle that we want. See, I learned these principles from Garrett J. White, right? He taught me all about the core four and how to live by a code, right? He's big on this shit. He runs Wake Up Warrior. Garrett J. White, fucking true mentor of mine right there, right? You don't even know it, but I fucking study all his work and I fucking been applying it and I've been going through his fucking book. It's like almost 600 pages. I'm almost done with it. I got like an eighth left and fucking bro, taught me a lot. Really taught me a lot. And he taught me about the core four and how to live by a code. Because if you don't have a code that you live by, then whatever happens, whatever comes your way, whatever, anything's gonna derail you. You're not gonna fucking really know how to produce the results that you want in the life that you say you want. That's just going to take work, right? And so the code is simple, right? Be raw, get real, stay relevant, and committed to ruthless results, right? Be raw means we get in tune with our emotions and our feelings, right? With get real, we always tell the truth. We never fucking lie. Even if it fucking is what it is, we always tell the truth because that's who we are. We stay relevant and we learn to apply those feelings, those true feelings and emotions, I should say, at the correct times, right? And then we stay committed to producing ruthless results time and time again. And the way we do this is by working daily on our core four, right? The core four consists of our bodies, our being, our balance, and our business, right? By elevating all four areas at the same time, we become multidimensional men, warriors who can lead their families into greatness, not some one or two dimensional douchebags that will only take care of what's in front of them. Like for me, like it was business. Like I was thriving in my career. I was fucking killing it, right? The problem was that I put so much fucking time and effort into that one single category that eventually everything else fell to the ground. I literally burnt my shit to the ground by avoiding the most important areas of my life, right? Like my relationship with my wife, with my relationship with my family, my relationship with my friends. It became one that I wasn't proud of because I was ignoring it. I was literally putting work before everything. Sure, it was getting me ahead, but I was fucking, everything else was falling apart in my life. Like I was more than 50 pounds overweight. I was eating like shit on a daily basis because I thought that I didn't have the time to fuel my body with the proper fuel that it needed. Right? And on top of all that, my mental being was unstable as fuck. Like, and it took me time to elevate my being and to have true power from within, right? And now that I have the reference to reflect on, to really compare where I was, I'm like, yo, I can't believe I thought I was killing it back then. Like, I'm gonna fucking kill it now, right? I was stuck in the game of sedation and I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? But in that time, I didn't realize it, right? It took me going through those hardships for me to wake up, right? And now that I know better, I do fucking better. I literally been on this whole rebuilding phase for about 3 years now, literally dying and being reborn over and over and over again, like in one way or another, letting go of old habits, gaining new ones, letting go of old mindsets, gaining new ones, letting go of old emotions, and being more fucking relevant. Like literally, I'm a fucking way different person. I'm a more evolved man. I'm a more driven man. And I fucking can't wait to keep crushing it, right? Each time literally becoming more and more powerful, bro. And now that I'm feeling the best I ever been in my life, mentally, spiritually, physically, like man, I operate with a new sense of confidence and fucking drive. And all this happened by working on myself to win the war within. You see, if you can't win the war within, then how do you expect to win the war that's out there? You won't be able to. Not for a fucking consistently. It won't be sustainable. Not for a long time. You might get to the top with some luck, just like I did, but you definitely want to be able to sustain that shit. This is why you have to build yourself into the man who can. Into a fucking warrior that will change the trajectory of your bloodline forever. Literally, draw the fucking line in the sand and say no more to your old ways and create the life you want. You are capable of creating that fucking life. Is it going to take work? For sure. Is it going to be worth it? 100% without a fucking doubt. But it's up to you to grab it. It's up to you to make the moves. It's up to you to put in the work. The thing that you must be ready or else you'll strike out every time you swing, right? You need to grab it. You need to be ready. You need to prepare yourself. You need to fucking build yourself up so that when those opportunities come, you are ready to take them, my friend. And the best way I've found to remain ready is by literally working daily on your core four, just like Garrett J. White taught me. Your body, your being, your balance, and your business. Literally is what I'm doing for the next 1,000 days. I'm on day 200 and something. It's just like clockwork. For me, it's just another day, right? With your body, it's accomplishing two things. You get your exercise in, and then you drink some kind of green juice, right? And the exercise helps your heart pump. It helps you become in physical top shape. It helps you get your body where it needs to be at optimum levels. And then the green juice keeps your intestines clear of all the internal debris. It keeps your pipes clear. Because who the fuck wants to be walking around with shit all day, right? Well, your being, and what it does is here in this category, you meditate every day, and then you connect with your spiritual connection with God, right? And yes, I said meditate and God, and they're not together; they're separate, right? Meditation clears your internal bandwidth in your mind so that you can think clearly, so that you can expand, so that you can evolve, so that you're not so emotionally unbalanced. And then your spiritual connection and your faith to the man up above gives you power, and it helps you with your fears, your anxiety, your insecurities, and it helps you stay true to the fucking code. Right? If you do nothing else, those first two, if you do those shits consistently for at least 100 days, they will change the game for you no matter what. Right? They will have you on fire. They will have you feeling that you can take on whatever the fuck comes your way because you've proven to yourself that you can show up. But if you do these next two things also, it will take your life to a whole new level. Because life is not meant to be spent alone. Like life is meant to spend it with people you love, to evolve, to go enjoy life. And to be able to enjoy life, you need to have relationships, and then you need to have a thriving career or a business that it's going to provide for the people that you love, right? So with your relationships comes your wife, your kids, your family, your friends. Your wife comes first because she is your queen. My wife is my queen. And without my queen, I will be no king, right? And so I put our relationship first. I work on our relationship every single day, right? I'm literally making deposits into our relationship so that it can build into something that is fucking great, right, man? Unfortunately, we don't have kids yet, even though we've been trying to start a family for a while. And so I don't track that yet, but I will as soon as they come, God willing. However, so what I do is I work on my family and my friendships, right? Every day I reach out to either a family or a friend and I let them know how important they are to me in some type of way, some type of shape, some type of form. If it's not through a phone call, it's with them, it's spending some time with them, it's literally expanding my relationships, right? And what it does is that these keeps those relationships relevant and it shows the people that I truly care about them. And then the last one is the business category, your career, how you make your money, right? This is the most this is like the one that most of us men, like I was in that category, they're usually good at, but at the end of the day we end up ignoring all the other three areas that we just discussed. And because you ignore all the three areas, you're burning all your shit to the ground. Right? So we work on our career every day. We study material that helps you evolve as a better businessman. You do something that moves your shit forward. But you do it in a way that creates ruthless results for you and your family. After all, success doesn't mean shit if you don't have your family around you to share with all. Right? I promise you that if you commit to hitting these four pillars every single day and you stick to the fucking code, you will not recognize the man that you end up growing into. I know I haven't. It happened to me. And it's still happening right now as I speak. And like I shared with you, I'm only on day 200 and something, and I can't wait. Not even halfway there yet. And I'm like, yo, what took me so long to fucking do this? Right? I will never stop growing because I'm sticking to the fucking code. We live by and we protect the code. So remember it and apply it in your life, and you will never be the same too, my brother. The core four are body, being, balance, and business. And the code, well, that's very simple. Get raw, be real, stay relevant, and be committed to ruthless motherfucking results. Only you can do this. I can't do it for you. Yeah, I can, do these videos. I can my social media, whatever. I can inspire you. I can motivate you with my messages, with my voice, with get you hyped, right? But at the end of the day, it's up to you, and you are the one who needs to do the fucking work. You're the one who needs to show up. You're the one who needs to fucking grind it out. If you don't do it, nothing is gonna work, right? Are you ready to become the warrior that you're always meant to be? Let's get to fucking work. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag and calling all the motorsport enthusiasts who want to improve their situation. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back, and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're all meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do. This movement is called Live Your Life Wide Open, and helping others level up is the mission that God has tasked us with. Join me on this journey where we help our people to do more and to be more. My brother, if you still haven't subscribed yet, man, go ahead and smash that button so you never miss another episode. And if you connected with today's message, if you resonated with today's message, man, please do me a favor and share this on your story. Make sure you tag me at Wide Open Randy, because those are the actions that help more gearheads, people like you and me, to really see and hear about this podcast. And ultimately, that's how our community grows. I'll catch up with you on the next episode. But till then, live your life wide open, my friend. Peace.